What you shouldn't do when deciding on your next career move, though it's something that almost everyone does. Hi everyone. Career coach Leonard Lang here to help you get unstuck and moving in the best possible direction for creating a meaningful and rewarding career. If you don't already know me, I've trained coaches on how to be more creative with clients, authored Guide to Life Work, Working with Integrity and Heart, and have led workshops and one-on-one coaching sessions for 19 years. Today, I want to share with you what I've discovered has been the foundational error people make when deciding on a career or job. This error is so ingrained in us that it's hard not to make. I know. I myself made it before I switched careers. It's easy to screw up like this because it seems so naturally obvious that we assume it must be right. It's what everyone has been telling you for years. It's what the job market expects. It seems practical. It seems necessary. It seems reasonable. But it isn't. At least not when you're figuring out what you want to do for your career or even your next job. What is it? It's what I call the matching game. Trying to fit the uniquely shaped individual peg that you are into the best fitting square hole of the job market. That is, it's looking at your strengths or skill set and then seeing what jobs are asking for those skills. Don't get me wrong, you surely need skills to do a job, and you better know what they are. But that's not at all where to start when deciding on a career, even if you are 20 years into your current career and think you must continue seeking the same jobs in the same career. But you don't. Not if you want work that is meaningful and fulfilling. Instead of seeing how to match your skills to the skills asked for in job postings, there's a better way. A much better way. I've been using and constantly developing it for 19 years and have seen how it revitalizes the lives of thousands of people coming away from my talks, workshops, and many individual coaching sessions. It's an approach that flips around the entire process. Instead of starting with what jobs are out there and looking at how do my skills or experience fit with them, it starts with what kind of career you want to create. That's right. It puts you in the driver's seat of your own career, so it's no longer about what job postings you found this week. Sounds unrealistic? Impossible? I know. But I also know what this approach actually leads to: a highly motivated, focused, and energized job search. And what the other approach leads to for most people: stress, lack of motivation, frustration at work day in and day out. So, if it's not your education, your skill set, or your strengths, what is the first thing you should look at in determining a career? It's you. It starts with looking at the one expert at what would be fulfilling and challenging and exciting for you. And that's you. Not an assessment test comparing you to others, not what you are good at already, but what really moves and energizes you. To do this properly, you need to avoid these other top mistakes: focusing on how much money you want to earn, focusing on any lack in your education, focusing on any lack of experience, focusing on any lack of confidence you have in yourself. Put all that to the side. You can always return to those issues, and may have to in the case of education and experience. But as a starting step for figuring out a great career, they just get in the way. I've had many clients know what they want to do, but they've rejected it because they thought it was impossible to achieve given their lack of education, experience, confidence. But when we looked at what they wanted, whether becoming a teacher or environmental engineer or a chef, we found there were solutions to all of their fears and concerns. So put those aside. Instead, start with you, your passions, your values, your purpose. And only when you have thoroughly examined your passions, values, and purpose will you be ready to bring back these other issues dealing with being prepared to start a job? You may be thinking that starting with you is selfish, but it actually allows you to really be helpful, as it allows you to fully engage in work instead of marking time or acting stressed. It's like being told on a plane to put the oxygen mask on yourself before your child. It may seem selfish, but it actually sets you up to do the most good. How to be effective when examining your passions, values, and purpose is another question for a later video. In the meantime, just start brainstorming things you love to do at work or outside of work. With that list, you'll start having the clues you need to what really would make you happy in your work life. Have fun! And for more information, go ahead over to my main website at beardavenue.com. Talk with you later.